Good day to all. Welcome to Sri Krishna Stories. Let's hear what today's story is about. Koorathalwar. After donating most of his wealth, he came to Kanchi and surrendered to Ramanuja. A simple story to explain. Let's learn more. Among the disciples of Sri Ramanujar, Koorathalwar, also known as Kuresar, born in Kooram, that is located about 6 kilometers from Kanchipuram in Harita tribe, Vadaman clan, to Ananda and Perundevi Nayaki. Kuresar is a master of wisdom, virtue, and money. The door was known as Adaya Nedungkatavu, as he, Kuresar, the man with no household attachment, hosted the Annadana Chattra, that is, food donation in his palace at night. No devotees before and after to compare with the Kuresar. Bhagavad devotion, Bhagavada devotion, Acharya adoration, detachment from material things and life, radiant scholarship, incomparable memory, love, humility, mercy were many good qualities that inspired him. One night, when Kuresar went on a city check from the parents of a woman called Andal, he heard that their daughter was disturbed by the astrologer's prediction that she would lose her husband if she married and had a marital relationship. Even though he had no attachment to household, he talked to the girl's parents the next day and promised to marry her and live without a marital relationship. Kuresar and Andal were the deeply enlightened Vedic scholars who had learned all the scriptures such as Puranas and epics. Kuresar was moved to tears when he heard the news from Tirukachi Nambigal that Lord Varadar heard about his prosperity and dharma and was amazed. As Perumal was amazed with this wealth, he donated most of his wealth and went to Kanchi and surrendered to Ramanuja, thinking that the wealth was no longer belonged to him. Ramanujar also performed Panja Samskaram for him and accepted him as a disciple. Kuresar was later known as Ramanujar's saint. Once Ramanujar knew that Kuresar was living apart from Andal, he ordered him to come to Tiruvarangam with Andal. Soon after, Kuresar went to Kooram and donated the rest of his wealth and returned to Tiruvarangam with his wife. While walking in the forest near Madurantagam on the way, Andal said, "It is scary." Kuresar asked, "Fear on the way only if there is a weight on the lap. Do you have anything?" For this, Andal replied, "I have brought only one gold plate to make food for Lord." Immediately, Kuresar bought it and threw it nearby and said, "Walk without fear." This is why Kuresar was hailed as "Long live the one who has the pride of throwing the golden plate." Kuresar lived like a king with wealth and prosperity. However, after surrendering to Ramanujar, he developed the habit of begging rice and cooking it and gave it to the Bhagavatar and eat the rest himself. Those who are unable to read the scriptures and know what surrender is can only know it clearly if they read the history of Koorathalwar. The best example of surrender and loyalty is the Koorathalwar. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam.